video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. At Vacation Genie, we believe digital currencies are meant to do more than just sit in your wallet. They're meant to take you places. We want to help you step into the future of cryptocurrency spending, as travel is one of the top categories for spending your crypto. It provides you with the best ROI, lasting memories. Make sure to check out Vacation Genie today. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? I was muted. Oh. Well, welcome back to the Daily Zest, everyone. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, with no technical difficulties on the Daily Zest, as sometimes we do have some technical difficulties. But I'm here now. Guys, we have a lot to talk about today. We have international news as Bitcoin is breaking through 87K at the moment. Nicely in the green today. We have Slovenian news. We have Japanese news. We also have companies buying Bitcoin. Oregon coming after Coinbase. We're also going to jump into Circle, Kraken. And then for your spotlight, or maybe your doomlight today, we're going to talk about if crypto and Bitcoin is dangerous. That's going to be absolute blasphemy, what we're going to jump into. I might have a little rant coming up. And then, of course, we have the project spotlight, which, again, is the doomlight. And then we have your coins to watch, which we have around 2 that we're really going to keep an eye on today. But, again, we're going to get after it today. I have a lot of news to share with you. Please smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out with friends if you're ready to get into it. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, as well as a subscriber goal of 20,400 subscribers. Let's get into it. 29 more. Also, guys, check out our 3 amazing sponsors of the show: Cake Wallet, Market Cipher. Use code ZESTY for 15% off of Market Cipher. And also, check out Vacation Genie, vacationgenie.com. But we also have a survey for you guys to fill out. The link is in the live chat and the description. If you guys fill it out, your answers are confidential. It's really quick, really easy, and you're entering to win 1 Litecoin. 10 people are going to win 1 Litecoin, so do not miss out on it. And yes, we also have an after show today for everyone in the community, not just members. So let's get after it. I'm going to say good morning to everyone. Let's do it. Guys, I'm a little bit burnt. I sat out in the sun for an hour this weekend and got absolutely freaking toasted, dude. I got toasted. Anyway, I might have some announcements this week. One big one is pending. 5 years of missteencrypto / my social media presence in crypto is going to be on Thursday. However, I'm not sure if I'll actually be here on Thursday, and that's going to be an announcement. That's the announcement. So I'm like 80% sure I won't be here on Thursday. However, we might have to celebrate the anniversary on Wednesday or Friday. We'll see. Depending on what my day is like on Wednesday, which, again, hopefully I get confirmation today and I can spill the tea tomorrow. But yeah, we're going to talk about it. We'll talk about it. All right, guys, we have Brian, Silver Days, Mike Volmer, Mark Smithson, Branko, Haven, Squilliam, Piano, Maddie B. Said, pump the likes, pump the price. I agree.
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
One House, good morning. Chipper is chilling. We have James, as always, good morning to Black Cat. We have David Bulls, good morning to you. Grandpa is here. Joe Harvey, Bobby F, Andy S. Otto, Cough, Aquarian, good morning.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Your headline got me ready to throw hands. What are you talking about?
Golden, I knew. Golden, I have something that's quite wild that I'm going to share today from the BIS, the Bank for International Settlements, calling crypto dangerous, and it's absolutely ridiculous. And so I'm gonna explain all of it later. But I was so mad when I saw this too, so that's why I wanted to share it with you guys today. Crimson is over on X. Good morning with Tim Taylor, Ritesh, Yukio. Good morning, guys. Let's see. We have Crypto for Seniors. Good morning. I think that's BBBs. Dreaming Memes. Nice to see you on X. Keen Bean, Joe Harvey. Crypto Princess. Oh, shout out to Crypto Princess. Crypto Princess will be live later, so I'm gonna raid into her stream, so make sure you guys stay tuned on here. It'll automatically transfer you guys over to her stream. And again, make sure you guys are coming to the after show, guys. We have an after show, so right after this stream ends, please go into Discord, hang out with me for a little while. JC's here. Hello. MetaMask, good morning. Oh, it's Bao. Bao is in the chat right now. Hi, everyone. I hope I said hello to all you. Blocky was doing the survey. Let's go. Crimson is over on X2. Username is here. Silver Days. Hello, everyone. Again, if I missed you, please yell at me in the chat. James, hello over there on TikTok. Hello, everyone. All right, guys, let's get after it. I'm so excited. But yeah, guys, also, oh, shoot. Oh, you're on Tuesdays now. Okay, well... Oh, Kelly's here. Okay. I was about to address it, Kelly. Guys, drum roll. Guys, Vegas is confirmed. Your girl's headed to Las Vegas for Bitcoin week. And I'm so excited. So, guys, I'll see you around town in Vegas and at the end of May. So say hi to me if you see me. I'll definitely be watching out for all of y'all as well. I can't wait. So if you guys want to make plans, please let me know. And, yeah, we're going to get after it. I'm going to Bitcoin week in Vegas. So, woot. I'm very excited about it. Overall, guys, I do have pending announcements as well. So I have Vegas is one, but I'm going to probably have another one by tomorrow morning. In addition, I might have another one by tomorrow morning. Oh, wait, both of them might be by tomorrow. I have two pending announcements, but one is like 25%. The other one's like 80%. So watch out. And I'm up to things. I'm up to things right now. I'm trying to score a really big interview, guys. You might have to travel across the country to do it, but we'll see. Right, Sean, good morning, guys. All right, enough tea. I'll spill it tomorrow, hopefully. But again, guys, we're going to be celebrating 5 years of missteencrypto. The anniversary is Thursday. Like I said, 80% chance that I will not be here on Thursday, but either we'll celebrate it Wednesday morning, depending on the tea, or Friday. So we'll watch out. Yay, market recap. We have a lot of green today. We love to see the green. We have mana, stacks, a few things going on here. We have Bitcoin this morning, 87K at the moment, up 2.25%. We're looking at the 200-day SMA that is at $88,223. Again, we haven't tested the 200-day SMA since April 2nd. And so it's been almost 20 days, like 19 days since we tested this. And we rejected it. Same thing here. We rejected it again on March 28th. And so we'll see how this goes. Additionally, if we pass the 200-day SMA, I really want to see 90K again. Bearish level to watch is 76, 77K. Volume is pretty low, but the money flow is creeping towards that zero line. The VWAP is pumped, nice and bullish today, along with that momentum. The RSI, man, is bullish. We're around mid-bull here. We manifested that with a little heart. We manifested it. So we're hoping to continue the bullish momentum and, again, test that 200-day SMA. I feel like until we test it and pass it for a week, then we should be cautious again about the 76, 77K. Again, anything can happen anyway. Anything could happen anyway. We're going to get into our breaking news headlines. I'm excited to do it. Let's get after it. there's speculation that Bitcoin can eye 139K by the end of the year, according to 21 shares. Guys, do you agree with that? Can Bitcoin hit 139K by the end of the year? Put a 1 or a yes emoji, 2 or no emoji. Now, according to 21 shares, they said Bitcoin could reach around $138,555 by the end of 2025. And so the current market cycle resembles 2021 when a major shock, in that case China's Bitcoin mining ban, triggered a reset without upending the long-term bullish trend. And this time around, disillusionment with macro policy and rising global liquidity seems to be playing a similar role. Price action shows resilience, not fear, with Bitcoin now trading around 84.4. Again, now we're looking at $87,000 Bitcoin. And so the difference is how Bitcoin responded to shock. Now, Bitcoin has been absolutely amazing. If you look at the chart, again, through the whole tariff BS, we've been trending around between 76 and 87K. I think we've been doing extremely well for the macroeconomic madness. And so I believe that we should all be bullish no matter what, due to the fact that this is the technological revolution here of you being your own bank and no one being able to take your money away. You own something and you're happy with that. Versus some people who may not feel that way. And we'll get to that in a little bit. We're going to step internationally for a moment. We have Slovenia moving their tax crypto profits, their tax crypto profits at 25%. Again, taxes on crypto is just blasphemy, in my opinion. Slovenia's finance ministry proposed a 25% tax on capital gains from crypto starting in 2026 under a draft law aimed at closing a gap in the country's tax system. Now, this tax will apply to profit made when individuals sell crypto for fiat or spend it on goods and services, which is ridiculous. Like, if you're spending it as money, treat it as money. However, swapping one crypto for another will remain tax-free. Any gains made before January 1st of 2026 will not be taxed, according to the Finance Ministry's proposal. So essentially, they're telling you to cash out your crypto now, which is, never mind. They're saying this is meant to treat crypto gains more like other capital investments like stocks or bonds, which are already taxed. And under the law, individuals would calculate their profit at the difference between the value at acquisition and the sale, adjusted for transaction fees, and losses can be carried forward to offset future gains. Taxpayers would need to file an annual return by March 31st and make a payment within 15 days. The tax could generate between around their $2.5 million and $25 million annually, according to the preliminary government estimates, which the country's Ministry of Finance is soliciting public feedback on the proposal, which would come into effect next year. Again, they're telling you to basically, before January, cash out your crypto, and it'll be tax-free. But anything after that, Metaplanet, though, we're going to jump over into Japan. They're aiming to be one of the largest corporate holders of Bitcoin in the world. And they bought another 330 Bitcoin. Again, Metaplanet announced their fresh purchase today when Bitcoin went above 87K. They picked up 330 Bitcoin, bringing their overall holdings to 4,855 Bitcoin, worth over $420 million based on current prices. This is their third Bitcoin purchase this month, even as broader markets reel from tariffs amid a general lack of optimism. And again, they're not the only Japanese firm racking up that Bitcoin. Fashion brand ANAP Holdings purchased approximately 16.6591 Bitcoin, valued at around 200 million yen, or around 1.4 million US dollars last week. And so their Bitcoin yield quarter to date is 12%, which isn't that bad. And so Metaplanet is stacking Bitcoin, and they've been doing a great job of it since every time it dips. And when people are cautious, they're being greedy, which I kind of agree with their strategy of when everyone's losing their minds. Oh no, Bitcoin's going to die. then you keep buying it when there's blood in the streets, you know? When there's blood in the streets. Hello, Casper, Great Gazoo. Silver, good morning. Dude Tang, the Crypto Surfer, good morning. We have Rudy Poo, good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Andy S is here. Rob C, hello. Guys, smash the like, subscribe, and share. We have an after show today for everyone in the community, not just members. We're going to continue getting after it. Again, I have pending announcements. Hopefully, I'll have more information by tomorrow. And we have a subscriber goal, guys, of 20,400 subs. Let's get it. Metaplanet follows the strategy, aka MicroStrategy. Michael Saylor yet again announced another Bitcoin buy for $555 million, around 6,556 Bitcoin. So that's the latest announcement. Again, just like, well, at this point, 2 hours ago. Like I said, they acquired 6,556 Bitcoin for $555.8 million at about 84.7K per Bitcoin, achieved a Bitcoin yield of 12.1% year to date. And as of 420, they hold 538,200 Bitcoin acquired for $36.47 billion at an average of 67.7K per Bitcoin. Guys, before you know it, MicroStrategy or Strategy is going to own 600,000 of Bitcoin. That is absolutely insane. That is insane. We're going to look at their stock right now. Let's look at the MicroStrategies. I wonder if they're going to change their ticker at one point. So we're about to knock on the door of a critical level here for Strategy, which is around $330. We're at $319 at the moment, 0.76% in the green. We're looking at, again, that 330 is your bullish scenario, even more bullish. We're looking at 390, around $400 Strategy. Your bearish level to watch is 256, and below that, if we reject it, is around 198. Again, below 200 is a psychological level here. Green dot has been printed, moved up that momentum quite nicely. Money flow is a little stagnant. So is the VWAP. However, it's bullish. And we have the RSI that is bullish as well. So maybe we're seeing some relief in the markets post-tariff madness. Hello, hobbyist miner. Are we hitting 90K today? He's asking. Well, hello, mister. I am hoping so. Again, we have the 200-day SMA in our way, and that's kind of a little bit of a wall to kick down or kick through or just... So if we pass the 200-day SMA, there's a chance that we could have a nice little pump over to 90K. Ideally, we want to hit 91. That's really what we're looking for here. In the United States, it seems like the battle against crypto isn't over in certain spots. We have Oregon targeting Coinbase after the SEC dropped their federal lawsuit. And it goes to show again that copycat cases still exist against crypto, which is exactly what we have going on here. Oregon Attorney General Dan Rayfield is planning a lawsuit against Coinbase, alleging the company is selling unregistered securities to residents of the U.S. state after the SEC dropped its federal case against the exchange. Now, according to Paul, the CLO, or Chief Legal Officer of Coinbase, the lawsuit is an exact copycat case of the SEC's 2023 lawsuit against the exchange, which the agency agreed to drop in February. He said, "In case you think I'm jumping to conclusions, the Attorney General's office made it clear to us that they are literally picking up where Gary Gensler left off. Seriously. This is exactly the opposite of what Americans should be focused on right now." He says, "The Oregon Attorney General is resurrecting a dead case, or the dead, by bringing a copycat case of the SEC's enforcement action against Coinbase. As a reminder, the SEC dismissed that with prejudice. This type of political jockeying is an embarrassing waste of Oregon taxpayer dollars." I think we should doge that stuff. Doge it. Oregon thinks we're
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Stop wasting taxpayer dollars. Stop wasting time on things that literally have no lawful foundation and move on. Kraken, on the other hand, and other crypto exchanges, doing some things that are maybe more positive. So we're going to talk about them right now. Kraken is launching FX perpetual futures and offering 24/7 trading in Forex majors. If you guys are enjoying that, then check this out. Kraken launched FX perpetual futures, expanding into trad markets with round-the-clock trading from major Forex pairs, the company said in a blog post on Friday. Their first contracts, Euro USD and the British Pound USD, are now live on Kraken Pro, with more to follow. And unlike the standard Forex products, FX perps have no expiry and operate 24/7, mirroring the crypto futures. Now with the FX perps, Kraken is doubling down on serving institutional and professional traders and looking for deeper exposure into fiat markets through a crypto-native platform. Now, crypto and TradFi are increasingly converging, which we're actually going to talk about in just a moment, with how maybe some people disagree with that. Kraken recently launched commission-free trading for stocks and ETFs, opening access to TradFi markets with the same platform it uses for crypto, positioning it to be a competitor to Robinhood. Now, Kraken, the head of derivative, professional, Alexia, said investors increasingly expect a unified trading experience that spans crypto, FX, and equities. With their recent U.S. equities launch and the addition of FX perpetuals, Kraken is delivering a comprehensive platform designed for today's multi-asset trader. Smart. I cannot say it enough. Kraken is smart. Very smart. TradFi and crypto are, again, instead of maybe competing, maybe they could be just, maybe together in a way. Although crypto is going to win because we're going to tokenize everything. And speaking of crypto winning over TradFi, we have a major issue with traditional money transfer. You go to those third parties where, especially you're sending money internationally, it's very much a problem where you sometimes don't get the money, and if they'll even give it to you in the first place. Now, apparently Circle wants to jump into the remittance game. They're launching a new payment and remittance network. Circle is the issuer of USDC. Circle, the firm behind $60 billion USDC stablecoin, is launching a new payments and cross-border remittance network on Tuesday. It's their next product move from its plush NYC headquarters high on the 87th floor of the One World Trade Center. The launch event is aimed at banks, fintechs, payment service providers, remittance providers, and USDC strategic partners. It'll feature their CEO, Jeremy, sharing his vision for the stablecoin giant's next move within the payment space. And now, new and incipient regulations around the globe are opening up to the stablecoin space, where Circle has shared the limelight with Tether. It makes sense that Circle, a firm that successfully pivoted during its years in the crypto space, should look to consolidate its position. And a person familiar with the plans, we love that phrase, says Circle is launching a payments network that is initially targeting remittance, but also aiming to rival MasterCard and Visa. Stablecoins have reached an adoption level where the tech would disrupt global money transfers in a similar way that WhatsApp and international calls, which is a very, very good point. I remember when I was younger, I went on a vacation, and it's like your phone texts you and they know you're in international waters, and you're like, hey, well, if you want to pay for phone calls or if you want to pay for text messages, this is how much it is per minute or per text, which is absolutely insane. But again, are we skeptical of Circle? I don't know. Maybe. Though I do root for stablecoins, being that it is going to help a lot of people in other places that maybe cannot afford to be banked. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Poman is here. Welcome everyone. Smash the like, subscribe, and share. Smash the like, subscribe, and share. Let's get it. We're going to get into our spotlight right now, or maybe our doom light. Is crypto dangerous? Is it communism? Starts now. You guys know how I absolutely strongly dislike the Bank for International Settlements. If you look at Hong Kong's website, I'll actually bring it up, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, HKMA, Project Enbridge. Let's actually bring this up so I could, give you the receipts. I'm going to give you the receipts. They, a long time ago, were talking about CBDCs. And so in 2017, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority commenced their CBDC project with Project Lion Rock. Now, if you look at Project Lion Rock, they jump into the Bank for International Settlements Innovation Hub in Hong Kong. Again, they have a location in Hong Kong. You guys know how we feel about
China.
Yeah, we don't like their CBDCs. We don't like their plans. But of course, the Bank for International Settlements has a little center over there. Not surprising. We've also watched private live streams on the show from the Bank for International Settlements describing how the digital euro is coming. We watched this well over a year ago. That is absolutely horrifying. CBDC, central bank digital currencies, are the end of you, the end of your freedom, the end of humanity as we know it. It's the most controlling tool we'll ever experience in our lifetimes for generations to come. And this is why I get so passionate about Bitcoin and crypto. Because while the Bank for International Settlements is maybe saying that Bitcoin and crypto is dangerous, they're cooking up something that's even more dangerous. A coupon where your money will expire. The fact that they don't want you to own anything. That if you don't have the social credit score that they want, then you make no money. You have no money. You can't buy anything. They can essentially starve you out, which is what we've seen on a lighter level with the current banking system, where we had the Canadian trucker protest, where people were sending them money and third parties shut it down and the government actually took the money. That is disgusting. This is why Bitcoin and crypto, decentralized digital currencies that you can send peer-to-peer 24/7, 365 with no censorship and no intermediaries. Now, the Bank for International Settlements it's run by a group of unelected bureaucrat central bankers. No one asked them. No one asked them to run our lives. But essentially, they have all the powers because a lot of these people run the central banks of all these countries. And even the countries that don't politically align, all of a sudden they work together as well, which is weird to me. Now, the current thing is the BIS is coming after crypto and DeFi, saying that there's stability implications here in their latest report here. And this report actually came out a few days ago. Now, these are the authors. We should probably note their names. They said crypto and DeFi aim to replicate many of the economic functions of TradFi. Let's zoom in here. Let's zoom in here. But their distinctive features introduce new financial stability risks. We analyze these features and examine key developments such as smart contracts, DEXs, stablecoins, and new forms of central bank money. Again, new forms of central bank money. Yeah, CBDCs, a literal CCP style surveillance tool. Oh wait, but they work with the CCP. What a surprise. Their findings suggest that while the underlying economic drivers are not different than in TradFi, DeFi poses significant challenges, including new forms of info asymmetries, market inefficiencies, and the risks of cryptoization in emerging markets. We propose tailored regulatory inventions such as embedding rules within smart contracts and strengthening the oversight of stablecoins to manage financial stability risks. Finally, we provide a framework for prudential regulation that can migrate risk with fostering innovation in the rapidly evolving crypto ecosystem. Actually, stop the madness here. Stop. Actually, stop. You're telling me that you want to embed rules in smart contracts. Well, hello, buddy. You must be the most ignorant person in the world because you can't do that. If you create your own smart contracts, then maybe. But if you have other people creating smart contracts, which again, this is a decentralized space, no one can stop us from creating anything with code, then you can't impose rules. It's the same thing. It actually makes me think right now back to when I think it was the Europeans that were saying something like they wanted to have an off switch. Smart contract. I'm going to Google this. Smart contract. I know what I'm talking about. Smart contract off switch. Where if they didn't like what was going on with the smart contract, yes, a kill switch. Yes. Oh boy. Oh boy. You know when we were talking about this? March of 2023 this article is from. The EU Data Act requires smart contracts to have a kill switch and not be permissionless. Are you insane? It's absolute delusion on their end to think that we would actually go ahead and have kill switches on smart contracts. That's the exact thing that they're saying here with the Bank for International Settlements. Let's put rules in smart contracts. Absolutely. Yeah. 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 So, this guy, the president of Coin Fund, is saying crypto is not the COMMUNISM word. And said many of their recommendations and conclusions, perhaps due to a mix of fear, arrogance, or ignorance, are completely uninformed and frankly dangerous. Saying that, again, crypto is not COMMUNISM, pushing back against their call for a containment approach to isolate crypto from TradFi and the broader economy. Sorry, bucko, if you think, Bank for International Settlements, that crypto is not going to absorb the world's wealth, then you are ignorant, you are arrogant, and you are trying to scare people for no reason. It's exactly what the last administration in America tried to do. But you know what? It didn't work. Why? Because this past election, what did we see? Crypto pouring money into the election. The people speaking up. And now our president and his family are pro-crypto and said that we need to lead this. Because if America does not, it might go in the wrong direction. Now, America needs to take a stand and say we are pro-Bitcoin, we are pro-crypto. Say taxes gone on crypto, no capital gains. Spend your crypto as money. You are able to have the right to mine, the right to self-custody, which is actually included in Trump's crypto EO, the executive order, and effectively banning CBDCs too. So the BIS can take all of it and try to implement it in Europe, but then it's up to the Europeans to stand up and say, we're not gonna do this. Europeans, if you hear this, stand up for your rights. In America, they say life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, when it's really life, liberty, and property. Those are your inalienable human rights. And that should be upheld, not just for Americans, but for everyone around the world, because everyone's entitled to own something. Not what they're trying to do with the WEF and say, own nothing and be happy. That's absolutely, it's horrible. It's horrible, and it's training you subconsciously to give up everything. Don't give up your rights. Everyone deserves to have liberty. Life, liberty, property is for everyone. I am so bullish on humanity, but bearish on these evil people that have no sense of what it's like to be an average person. These people grew up in the political world, these people that run the central banks, if they have CBDCs, do you think that they're going to have carbon credit limits? Do you think that they're going to have a social credit score they have to abide by? That if they go to the store, they can't buy groceries? They can't buy 10 steaks for their barbecue? Meanwhile, if someone like us walked in and said, oh, we need 10 steaks for our family barbecue, they're going to say, no, you're buying too much meat today, too many steaks. We will not stand for that because the rules only apply to the retail. It doesn't apply to that 1%. You get it? The people that designed this corrupt system never pay the same consequences as us. They want to control you. We are not doing that anymore. We are not doing that anymore. And it's not just for us. It's about the next generation. It's about the generation after that. Are they going to have freedom? Are they going to have liberty? The only way we can really secure any sort of liberty in this day and age, the way we're going, is with Bitcoin and crypto. The only way. Because if we have money and we have purchasing power and we own something, then we have a leg to stand on. Because if we don't have a way to fund ourselves and we only have their corrupt money that they could take away from you instantly, then what do we have left? We need to opt out of the system. And if we opt out, then it's less power for them to have over us. Period. People from the BIS, they don't care about you. Oh, crypto's too dangerous. Yeah, it's dangerous for them that we have DEXs that anyone anywhere in the world, especially people facing triple-digit inflation, can connect to the internet, open a wallet, and start trading. Start swapping for other currencies like stablecoins or even Bitcoin, where they get paid one week and it's worth nothing the next week. At least they have something. Where most of those people can't even get banked. People in America sometimes can't even get banked. At some banks, if you go and you have less than $500 in your account, then you get charged a fee every month for not having money. What kind of world do we live in that this is what we have going on here? And it's because we have a generational issue here where if you go to regular people on the street and you say, well, we shouldn't have our money, all of our money in the bank, then they're saying to themselves, what do you mean? Oh, but do you know that they're printing the dollar away? Like, do you know that, like, we have major inflationary issues? Oh, what's inflate? Like, people don't even know. People don't know. And this is why Bitcoin and crypto, because it educates people. It opens their eyes. When I first got into crypto, when I first looked into this, and I said you could scan a QR code, copy, paste an address or a username, and send money to anyone, anywhere in the world, my mind was blown. I was like, wow, we're gonna change the way we transact forever. Hence the reason why I created this platform back in April 24th of 2020. Let them keep fighting because it's only their insecurities. If they weren't insecure, they would go ahead and say, oh, yeah, let's actually promote Bitcoin and crypto alongside our CBDCs because at least we would make it seem like it's crypto. But no, they're intimidated. They are scared. It's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. And just keep in mind that if they ever try to put CBDCs and crypto in the same darn bucket or basket, whatever, it's not the same. In the economic report of the president from, I believe it was 2023, they wrote CBDCs are not crypto because central bank digital currencies aren't required to have DLT, distributed ledger technology, meaning they could be private, permissioned blockchains. And then you got to go and look at Jerome Powell in the United States and say, bro, what have you been up to the past 5 years Because if we look at the past 3-4 years at this point at least, you'll see the Federal Reserve Bank of Boston and MIT have been working on CBDC infrastructure. Full out testing and done. The New York Federal Reserve in 2022 was working on CBDCs with all of these mainstream banks. The testing, everything has been done already, even in the United States. Even though Jerome Powell says it's not, well, all of these Federal Reserve banks have been doing what they wanted to the past 4 or 5 years. Someone needs to put their foot down and say no. Really expose what the Federal Reserve banks have been doing. Because it's exactly what I'm going to say. They're working against you. They're working against retail. They only care about them and whoever tells them what to do. And I would love to know who tells these people what to do. I really would like to meet them and say, why do you want this? Why do you want people to be controlled? Like, why do you want us to be like little mice in a maze? I would like to know. Because if everyone prospers, then you know what? Then you benefit at the end of the day too, because we have a happy society. You could take all these elites that are in Manhattan that want to control your entire life, and then you see them in the Hamptons, sitting at our bars, chilling on our beaches. If you control all of us, then there's none of that for you. Sorry I went off today, but this really got me upset. Because the way they're saying all this it's ridiculous. They want to control everything because they're possessed. I want to know what possesses them. I want to know what dark spirit lives inside these people. I really would like to know. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, guys. I'm going off. I'm absolutely going off today because this is blasphemy. Blasphemy. Moral of the story. Don't give up on Bitcoin and crypto. Don't give up on the revolution that we're here for. Please. Number go up, number go down. I don't care. Because I care about owning something. I care about my future generations. I care about humanity. I care about this world that was gifted to us. And I'm not gonna let someone else take it from me. I'm not. I will fight until I'm dead. Now, we're going to go into our coins to watch as Bitcoin's pumping right now. Bitcoin's pumping on the rants. Let's get it. Look at Bitcoin testing the 200-day SMA right now. 88.4. Guys, can we see 90K today? One or yes emoji, two or no emoji, or put a rocket ship. Let me see. Do you guys think we're going to see 90K today? Oh boy, look at Bitcoin. She's looking snazzy. Oh, look at that. I love it. Okay, coins to watch, guys. Gainers, we got Stacks up 14%, Mana up 12%, Injective up 8%, Gala up 7%. Interesting. And Kaya up 8%. Losers, we don't have too many. Monero's only down less than 1%. Same for Tron. We're actually going to talk about Tron right now. Tron is at a $23 billion market cap at around 24.25 cents. Canary Capital filed for a Tron ETF with staking capabilities. And so the hedge fund submitted an S1 form for the Canary staked Tron ETF with the SEC. As the name suggests, if approved, would stake portions of its holding. BitGo would be the custodian. It would track Tron's spot price using CoinDesk indices calculations. Also, we had Donnie T token surging this weekend amid the massive $320 million unlock. So take a look at that. Although the price is still down over 80%, but Donnie T was pamping. Donnie T was pamping. So good for that. Good for that. Let's look at Ethereum. $1,633 today, slightly in the green, 2.9%. Bearish level to watch is 1550. Bullish is around $1,800 ETH. The green dot was printed, moving up that momentum. VWAP is pumped. Money flows a little bit flat here. And Golden, 50 memberships. Golden, I didn't even know you're still here. Golden, how'd you feel about that? How do you feel about what I said? Give me your input here. Still some bearish RSI on Ethereum. Taking a look at Litecoin today, $80.58, up 3.5%. Bullishly, we're looking at $85. Bearishly, we're looking at 74. Green dot printed slightly above that 50 line, or that 0 line technically, here on Market Cipher. VWAP is pumped. Money flows a little bit meh. We got the RSI that's almost peeking through that neutral. Let's see if it tests and passes. Hello, Barone. Ryan, nice to see you, man. Nice to see you. Hello, everyone. Guys, we do have an after show today. Right after I hang up the stream, we're going to go over into the beautiful Discord. Everyone is invited, so please make sure you guys go into Discord. You smash the like on this video before you go. And let's get after it. CBDC equals evil. I agree, Mr. Golden. I agree. Everyone put golden emojis in the chat. Oh, Sammy got an emoji. Yay, love that. Everyone put golden emojis, please. But yeah, this is very, 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 very important what we talked about today. Very important. I haven't gone off like that in a while, but I felt like it was needed today. But yeah, guys, we're going to go into Discord. We're going to get after it today. I'm very excited. So please make sure you go into Discord. We're going to hang out for a little bit. Guys, my day is back today. And so we're going to see what happens. Again, pending announcements. I'm going to keep you posting on everything. Again, big things hopefully happening this week and next week. And then the end of May, about a month from now. Ooh, a month and a week just about. We're going to Vegas. Guys, we're going to Vegas. I'm so excited. Guys, we're going to go to Vegas. I'm going to get In-N-Out Burger. If you guys want to find me, visit your local Vegas In-N-Out. And you'll probably see me. And I'll be getting a #1. And I'm very excited. And I can't wait to see every single one of you guys. Please watch out for me. I'll watch out for all of you guys. And we'll go hang out. We'll meet at Bitcoin conference. I have a selfie stick on the way so I could do some vlogging. And so, yeah, we're gonna have a really good time in Vegas. So, guys, let's meet up. Let's go to Vegas. Please make sure you guys put golden emojis. We're going to keep getting after it. Like I said, head over to Discord right now. I have pending announcements today. If you haven't yet, please enter the survey for Vacation Genie. Vacation Genie is so amazing. So much love for them. Responses are confidential. You're entering to win 1 Litecoin. 10 people are going to win 1 Litecoin. And again, the survey is closing soon. So please make sure you take it. You have no reason not to take it. Again, you might win a Litecoin out of it. So again, let's see how many likes we have. I don't even know how many likes we have. We have 110 likes. Beautiful. Yeah, guys, let's get after it. So much love. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share this video out with friends. Let's do the things today. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a happy Easter if you celebrate. And enjoy yourselves. Enjoy yourselves. I'll see you guys later. Hop into Discord right now. And stay zesty, guys. Peace. Mwah.